What's up, everybody? This is Sonic Blue Darkfold for Let's Play Minecraft, and we are checking out the latest Snapshot 17w06a. And first, before we go into that, let's look at the new launcher for Minecraft. They have updated the launcher, in case you haven't known this, or if you haven't done Minecraft in a while. The new launcher looks like this. Now, before, you would have to go to Minecraft.net in order to change your skins. But now, you can do it through the launcher. And you still select your classic, your slim, for your Steve and Alex versions. But I've always been beefy with the classics, so I'm going to save my skin as is. You can also rotate to see what your skin looks like from all angles. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Love it. And when you come down here, now you can play snapshots directly through the launcher. Now, since I've already downloaded the latest snapshot, all you pretty much have to do is where it goes, where you see this little arrow next to play, you can play the latest release, which is 1.11.2, or you can play the latest snapshot, 17w06a. Select that, hit play, it'll download the components you need in order to run the new snapshot. And these are some of the new changes that will be in update 1.12. So let's take a look and see what they've changed. Alright, finally, here we go with Minecraft. Let's go to single player. Now, I'm going to use my alternate creative mode world. The other world that I had got so big, I had to remove it temporarily. But I will give an updated tour on the final version of that world that I showed you a long time ago. But for right now, let's go to my alternate world. And this is where I don't have that much going on, so the file size is going to be small. Now, out here in the desert/savannah, I have built a house. I decided to come back to this old house to fiddle around with the new updates with the new blocks. Now, there are no new mods this time, no new hostile mobs, no monsters. I guess they gave you plenty of those in the latest updates, that we really don't need any more mobs, we don't need any more hostile mobs and monsters and whatnot. But this is my old desert house. Okay. Now, first thing you notice is your inventory screen is going to be slightly different. Now, take a look up here. This is Save Toolbars. You can now save your toolbars into different modes. You got Control 1 is the first slot, Control 2, second slot, third, fourth, and fifth. Now, so far you can only save 5 different slots. Now, how you do that is you hit Control 1, and it'll save to this sheet. Control 2 will save to that sheet. Now, if you want to load any of your toolbars, it's Shift and then the corresponding number, and that will load. But at the moment, I don't think that the toolbar savings and reloadings work right now, so if you try to fiddle around with it, I don't think you're going to get very far, because I don't think it works, because I've already tried it, and it didn't do anything. With that having been said, let's take a look at the new tab. Miscellaneous is now down here, and they have gotten rid of the Materials tab, as you can see. Because they moved in the Save Toolbars tab up here, where Miscellaneous used to be. Now it's down here, and all of your materials are now combined as Miscellaneous. You got your sticks, you got your ingots, you got your dyes, you got your bone marrow, your bone meal, rather, your bones, your spawn eggs. All your Miscellaneous are down here, along with your materials. So, that's one of the new things you have to be on the watch out for. Now, let's take a look at the wool, because the first thing they have updated is they had made the wool a bit brighter. This is the light blue wool. As you can see, it's a different shade of blue and also a brighter shade of blue. It looks more pastel. Let's take a look at the rest of the blue, wool. And there's your carpets. As you can see, all of your wool colors are now brighter. There's your lime, your yellow, blue, magenta, orange, purple. They're all brighter now. Now let's take a look at some of the newer blocks that you're going to be finding. We're going to concentrate now on the concrete powder and concrete. Now, I know what you're thinking. This looks an awful lot like the clay. Do they still use clay? Well, they sure do. Look at the clay. They still have them. But now they have concrete. Now let me res out some concrete here and just show you a few examples of some colors. Let's do red. There's your concrete. Now, it looks a lot like clay, but look very closely, there's a distinct difference. Let me put up a torch so you can see better, because this is night vision, and I don't really think you can see much detail. But anyway, if you look very closely, you can see tiny pixel particles within the concrete, whereas clay is one solid color. This has little detailed pixels, but you'd have to look very closely in order to see the results. Alright, now, the, where am I going to now? I'm going over here. Now, you form these from concrete powder. Let's get different colors of powder going. Let's go with orange, light blue, and lime. There's your orange. And it looks pretty gritty, and it sounds like sand when you res it out. There's your orange. There's your light blue. So it's almost like you can dye sand and make concrete. Here's your light blue. And here's your lime. So this is one of the new things you can do. Now, instead of smelting this in order to make concrete, it's very simple. Let's go and get our bucket of water, and what you're going to do is pour water over your concrete powder to make it concrete. We may need to put water in various areas, which is going to be a complete and utter mess. But once you got everything wet down with water, I'm just going to... Where did the sponges go? Oh, they're still here. Let's get some sponges and sop up our mess. Where are my sponges now? Because I can't find anything now that they've added more stuff. Where are my sponges? There they are. Okay. Oops. And we'll just throw down some sponges here and there. There we go. So, after adding water to your concrete, you get that effect. So, no smelting involved in making concrete, which really saves on your coal. And you don't have to craft it on a table either. So we're just going to pick all of that up. So there's your concrete. Now come inside the house. I'm working right now on... Get out of there. Changing the walls. This is the new block. As you can see, very decorative, and this is what is called glazed terracotta. So let's get rid of all of this, make room for the glazed terracotta that I'm going to be showing you. The glazed terracotta is going to be in the decoration blocks, and it's going to be toward the bottom here. So I'm going to start from... Well, since we're in creative mode, we don't need 64 stacks. So let's just grab the first set of colors, and I will show you the different patterns that you can make with your glazed terracotta. I'll go outside because it's brighter out here than it is in there. Alright, so basically I got zombies in my village. Don't go after any zombies. Now, in order to lay down a pattern, you have to kind of go from side to side, or like this, and like that. But if you can do it right, you can make patterns. There's your floral look. So you kind of have to, go all the way around. Because if you do it like that, it's not going to work out very well. So you have to do it in the right angle. But a lot of the time when you work with the glazed terracotta, sometimes it seems like the blocks get placed on its own. Like it does its own design, it's its own pattern, and there's no real way to control where your patterns will end up. Or at least it seems that way, but after enough practice, and if you're really interested in making patterns to become more linear, less linear, and more decorative, like making more of these perfect round shapes, then it's something you're going to have to work with. I mean, you have to go all the way around to see... Okay, I think I did it. There we go. See, I did another one. So, there's your white pattern. course, if you did it just end to end, it would look like this. And it would look pretty lousy if you went end to end like that. So, there's the broken pattern. And there's your conjoined pattern. Now that looks a lot nicer than this. So, if you want a good solid pattern in your terracotta, you have to work with it. Let's go with the next one, the orange. Usually if you can go back and forth like this, you can make some interesting designs. But if you want to go do the proper designs, you pretty much have to play around with it a little bit. And go like all the way around to get the best pattern possible. Now that's what it looks like from behind, but if you look over here, you get a nice floral design. Okay, so there is your orange glaze. Now your magenta, this one is for fans of DDR. As you can see, arrows, 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 arrows. And depending on which direction you're facing, you'll have arrows going every which way. As you can see. Arrows going everywhere. Up, down, left, right. So if you want a reminder of your Konami code, you can go up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. Well, then there's no BA, but you know what I'm trying to say. But there's your DDR-looking magenta glazed terracotta. Okay, now your light blues are going to look like this. Let's see if we can get it to do a pattern by going all the way around. Yeah, my mouse likes to be click happy. But there's your light blue glazed terracotta. That's supposed to look like that. So, going all the way around. Oops. It's something to play with, it really is. Or you can get that design, but it's broken, so you gotta fix it. I mean, it's something you really, really, really have to work on in order to make it look right. And if you have OCD like I do, and you want them to look a certain way, then you're gonna be at this for a long time. But anyway, that's your design of what it's supposed to look like. Now, when you go onto the other side, it might not look like that because the pattern's going to be in a different area. So, just be warned. Now, when you put in a pattern on one side, it's not going to match the other side. But there's your light blue terracotta. Now here's our yellow, going with a floral design again. And you can just do back and forth if you want to, like this, and have them like in different positions. Or if you did it straight across, this is what that would look like. And it really doesn't look like much. But if you were to, say, build another level higher. Let's go on to this side because I think I have to be around. Nope. There? No? That's not right, is it? No, it isn't. Go where I tell you. Yeah, you have to pretty much go all the way around in a 360 in order to get the right effect. And sometimes it's not that easy to do a 360. And my mouse needs to be cleaned, I know. But anyway, come around here, and there's your sunburst design. There's your sunburst. Okay, that's the yellow. The lime glaze. I like this one, because it looks kind of like a lemon rind. Or an orange rind. If you can get it to be circular. Oops, oops, oops. That one didn't lay down properly. You have to go all the way around with this. I think I laid it down right. No, I didn't. It's something you have to play with for a bit. If you can get it down, great. I mean, this is still in early development, so chances are they may fix it to where it's easier to work with. Okay, there it is. Come around here, and there's your lime slice. There's your lime slice. I like that design. And now let's go for our pink terracotta. End to end kind of looks like that. But if you put it in a certain pattern... Nope, that's not right. There you go. You got an X, like out of like rose petals. There's your X design. And on the other side, it's a more rounded shape. So O's on one side, X's on the other side. Isn't that interesting? How cool is that? Now here's your gray glazed, and putting end to end kind of looks interesting as it stands. Well, we want to see what kind of pattern we can make out of these blocks. And that's not it, is it? No, that's not it at all. That's not it. That's not it. Okay, I think that's it. No, it isn't. This one's off. Okay, now that one's off. Yeah, working with terracotta, very intricate. Very, very, very intricate indeed. Okay, now this one's off. Yeah, that kind of looks like it belongs, because look at all the dots here in the four corners. So let's go to the other side and see how that looks. That doesn't look right. Still doesn't look right. There, no. We want the circle to go, or the diamond shape to go around the center here, so we can see what this pattern is supposed to look. I think I got it. No, I didn't. Where are you going with this? Okay. Try this side. No. Try this side. Maybe. Yeah, my mouse needs to be cleaned because it keeps jerking every which way. Okay, I need to be... Boy. Nobody said working with this stuff is easy. Okay, this is the only angle I haven't yet tried. Alright, is this the right one? No, it isn't. Gray, you are impossible. Okay, how am I... Okay, is that it? No, I'm still getting that effect. Okay. That's still not right. Well, I honestly don't know which direction it's supposed to be in. From the top, from the side, what? I'm doing everything I possibly can. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, I got it. That's what that's supposed to look like. It's got a nice diamond design. And then you have to do the same thing over here, which continues on. And you want to make the plus symbol. Almost. Nope, that's not even close. There we go. There's your plus symbol. So it makes little plus symbols, and then on the other side it makes these little diamond symbols. So there's your gray. Now here's your light gray. End to end looks like that. We want to make nice, attractive looking circles. Well, that's a neat design. It's not the way it's supposed to be, but it's still a neat design. Go to this side. There you go. Ah, damn you. When you're working in creative mode, you have to be careful not to knock out the wrong blocks, because that's very easy to do. There we go. And there's your circular design. Look at that. How cool is that? Alright, so we've shown you the first half of these blocks. Now let's go after our second half. Clear all these out of our belts. And we are now going to reach for the cyan. Just one. The purple. The blue, the brown, green, red, and finally black glazed. Knock all these out so we'll have a nice clean palette to work with. And like I said, I'm going to be designing the inside of this house, redesigning with the new wall system. So I'm going to be on the snapshot for a while in order for them to show up. Oops, not the sand. I'll replace the sand later. Okay, right now let's do our cyan. Let's go over to this side. End to end, it actually looks pretty interesting as it is, end to end. Well, what we want to do is we want to line up these circles to match where they're supposed to go. I think I'm going to be on this side for that. Or no? No? You have to keep going around until you get it right. That's kind of what it's supposed to be like right here. Looks kind of broken, but that's the design it's supposed to be. If you come around to the other side, of course, you gotta... I still gotta figure out what that last placement is going to be, and that's not it. That's not it. I think that's it. No, that isn't. That's it. Okay, there we go. See, now that's the pattern for that. Pretty interesting. Come around to the other side, and there's your pattern over here. So it's, like I said, it's not going to match on both sides. It's going to be different on one side than the other. But you want to, yeah, but it's something to work with. Anyway, let's go to the next one. Purple glazed terracotta. End to end, that's what that looks like. And if you want to try to make the pattern correctly, you're going to be making an X pattern, which, if you can do it right, will look like that. Not like that. There's your X pattern. On the other side, it'll be in a different placement. But there's your X. That's with the purple. Now the blue, end to end, you know, depending on which side you're facing, you know, you got your different seashell type design, which is very fitting for the color. And you can have them go in any direction you want them to, but I want to get to where the four, let's see, let's have, that one's pointing up, so let's have the other one point down. And what we're going to do is have the pointy sides touching. Okay, there's that. Alright, we can make a square out of them. You can make them in any position you want them to. That's not quite what I was looking for. Okay, there we go. That's somewhat what I'm looking for, I think. But the whole thing with the blue ones, you can make them point in any direction. They're just like the arrows. If you want a certain direction and you want them to all match, you can have this one go up and down too. So, and we need that one to go down. Which one is that? Okay, that's up and down. So we need to be on this side. Nope. Okay, we got up, up, down, down. Going over here. There we go. There we go. That's the design I like right here. That's what I like. So there's your blue. We did the brown already. Or did we do the brown already? No, we didn't do brown. With the brown, end to end, they kind of look lame. You know. But what I like to do is try to make the starburst design. And they would really come in handy if they go into the right places. Like I said, it's something to play around with, but there you go. There's your starburst design. Green glazed terracotta, end to end, looks kind of like that. Little targets. And that's what we're going to be making, little targets. Try the other side. Okay, I think I did it. No, I didn't. Very intricate work indeed. You have to make sure you're placing it in the right, standing in the right area in order to place correctly. Alright, let's not break up our sand. Did I do it right that time? Yay, there we go. There's your target design. I need to get some sand out so I can repair my floor. So there's your sand design. Nice. I like it. Now, if it works out for you, terrific. You know, that you're doing good. You're learning the curve of how to lay down these terracotta bricks. Coming up to red now. End to end, this is what they look like. Looks kind of neat. But what you're going to be focusing on are the central designs. You're going to make a little tiny diamond design out of the red. If we can. Just go around until you get that effect. Go to the other side. There we go. There's that design. Check out the other. Whoa, that didn't work. That works there. Remember, different placements when you get to the other side. That doesn't really look like it fits in the proper place. It looks like it here, though. So maybe I gotta be over here. See, that looks like it fits there, but when you turn around, you come over here and it doesn't quite match up, so I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine on the red ones. Like I said, this is an early development, so chances are Mojang is... Oh, wait, I did it. There we go, see? You go on the other side and it's going to be the same. If you do it right, that's what it'll look like. And finally, the black glazed, which is my favorite design. I was starting to change one of the walls out for the black terracotta. Keep on going around. We'll get there eventually. Now, what you're looking for are those 4 round dots right here in the middle. Turn around, and you got this circular pattern. See if I can get it to do the black circles, because that's what I used as a focus point in building my inside wall. Okay, we're getting one up here, so let's build from this circle. Gotta go all the way around just to get it to set in the right place. That's not set in the right place. For some reason that black circle didn't come through. Hello, creeper. Coming to visit? Or coming to give me a hard time? There we go. There's your black circle. I love that design. Now you turn around and this is what that design is. So it's going to be in a different placement. But there are your new blocks for the terracotta. Like I said, it's a work in progress. It may be easier by the time the new snapshot becomes the new update 1.12. But while you have access to the snapshots, definitely check it out. Load it up in your new launcher and have fun with it. I've been having a lot of fun with it here so far, and trying to rebuild my house over here, my big giant house here. As you can see inside, oh hey, I got an Enderman inside. Welcome to my humble abode. You're about to be killed. I wish I had my enhanced swords. It'd make things so much easier, but anyway. Oh, don't worry. This is the treatment I give all my Endermen. There you go. But there is your wall designs. And there is no right or wrong way to do this. If it comes from your mind and how you want them to look, then it can't possibly be wrong. But if you have OCD, it has to be right. That's just the way I am. But as you can see, I'm going to be taking down the inner walls first, because I have like more walls I have to work with. The ones that connect to the outside I might leave as is, but it's the inner walls here. I'm going to take out all the wood walls and replace them with all of these in different patterns. As you can see, I've got a long way to go. I got that wall. I got that wall. I got a skeleton visitor. Hello, skeleton. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Stand in the corner. Yeah, there you go. You've been bad. Bad skeleton. Bad. But for the most part, that's what I'm going to be working on here from now until Doomsday, unless I get the unless I get a much easier way to place all of these terracotta bricks. But once you've done it for a while, I would safely assume that it would get a lot easier once you get the patterns down and where you need to stand in order to place the certain angles and certain methods of placing these things. It'll all just be like second nature eventually, so... it will, I'm not gonna lie, it will take some getting used to on placing them properly for the terracotta bricks. But once you get that down, once you've gotten the pattern, it's amazing what you can do with them. So, check it out in the new snapshot, and hopefully you'll be able to make some really killer builds. This is Sonic Blue for Let's Play Minecraft, the Snapshot Edition. And I'm just going to put up some sandstone steps. I think I bypassed them. I can never find everything now. There. Now it doesn't look so bad. But that's all we have time for on Let's Play Minecraft, the 17w06a Snapshot Edition. So, I will be humbly awaiting the 1.12 update so I can do some more tricks with some more Minecrafting. And the beauty part about Minecraft, it never ends, doesn't it? With every update comes a new thing that you can do, new worlds to explore, new ways to explore them, and just filling with new things. And so that's why Minecraft kind of draws you back in, because of all the new updates. Thanks, guys. I'm never going to finish Minecraft. You do realize this, Jeb. I'm watching you, Jeb. Anyhow, this is Sonic Glue for Let's Play Minecraft, the 17w06a Snapshot Edition. And remember, folks, happy mining!